the village of Oak Haven, nestled amidst a verdant tapestry of trees. The ancient forest, a majestic emerald blanket, had been their provider for generations. Its towering giants offered timber for their homes, firewood to warm their hearths, and a bounty of medicinal plants to heal their ailments. The villagers, in turn, lived in harmony with the forest, taking only what they needed and respecting its rhythms. But harmony was a fragile thing. As the population of Oak Haven grew, so did their demands. The need for more farmland, fueled by a burgeoning population, led to the relentless clearing of forest land. Trees once revered as sacred beings were now seen as obstacles to be removed. Logging camps sprang up, their saws echoing through the once tranquil woods, leaving behind a trail of stumps and devastation. Initially, the villagers saw little consequence to their actions. The forest seemed vast and inexhaustible. But soon, the signs of distress became evident. The rains, once gentle showers, now returned as torrential downpours, washing away the fertile topsoil that had nurtured their crops for generations. The springs that had once flowed freely began to dry up, leaving the villagers scrambling for water. The forest, their silent guardian, had lost its ability to regulate the flow of water, leaving them vulnerable to the whims of nature. The loss of the forest brought with it a cascade of problems. The air, once clean and invigorating, grew thick with dust. The animals that had once thrived in the forest, a vital source of food and fur, began to disappear. The medicinal plants, their leaves once imbued with healing properties, withered and died. The villagers, once self-sufficient, now found themselves increasingly reliant on outside aid, their lives disrupted and their livelihoods threatened. The elders, their faces etched with concern, warned of the impending doom. The forest, they cautioned, is the heart of our village. If we destroy it, we destroy ourselves. But their voices were drowned out by the clamor of progress, the relentless pursuit of short-term gains. Finally, disaster struck. A devastating flood, unleashed by the denuded hillsides, swept through the village, destroying homes and livelihoods. The villagers, humbled by the force of nature, were forced to confront the consequences of their actions. They realized, with a pang of regret, that they had sacrificed the long-term health of their community for short-term gains. The rebuilding process was arduous. The villagers, stripped bare, had to learn to live within the limits of their environment. They reevaluated their relationship with the forest, embracing sustainable forestry practices. They learned to replant trees, to protect the remaining forest, and to utilize its resources wisely. They discovered that true prosperity lay not in exploiting the land, but in nurturing it, in living in harmony with the natural world. The forest that disappeared served as a poignant reminder of the interconnectedness of humans and the environment. The villagers of Oak Haven, through their collective experience, learned that the destruction of the forest was not merely an environmental tragedy, but a social and economic one. They learned that the well-being of their community was inextricably linked to the health of the ecosystem that sustained them. And they vowed to never again allow short-sighted greed to overshadow the long-term well-being of their home.